Hey everyone, I'm Sunny.
I'm Rachel.
And I'm Rox, and this is
Literature on the Rocks.
Book club! I'm having deja vu.
Yeah, seriously.
I have something that I wanted to talk to you guys about, and it's been killing me inside.
Oh, yes. I'm so excited.
So I feel like for our listeners, our group chat, our Instagram group chat, we refer to ourselves as the Golden Girls. And I was checking out books at Barnes and Noble, ye old Barnes and Noble. And there's like this table of these mysteries. And I was like, ooh, I bet you there's some in here that we'd like to read. And then I found a book called Murder by Cheesecake, a Golden Girl cozy mystery.
Oh,
Look
let
at
me
this book
see
cover.
it.
Oh, yeah. That's
Adorable. That is us.
And it's not on our TBR, but I bought it because duh. When Dorothy's obnoxious date is found dead in a hotel freezer, it not only ruins a gorgeous cheesecake, but threatens the elaborate St. Olaf themed wedding Rose is hosting. Things are heating up, and not just because of Blanche's hot flashes. Rose's cousin is eloping in Miami, and Rose is playing host. If she can't balance the groom's family's snobbery against the traditional St. Olaf wedding week guidelines, her hometown may never accept her cousin again. As the girls all pitch in, Rose is thrilled that the tea and fish themed kickoff if it is perfect. Not a herring out of place. Ultimately, it's for sure a Golden Girls cozy mystery. And
Yes.
I'm excited to read it. I just thought it was something that was kind of cool and related to us. That's
Yeah,
So cute.
that's good.
I love it.
Who's writing Golden Girl mystery books?
I don't know who's
the author?
Rachel
Not me.
Mr. Rachel's
Ekstrom
husband.
Courage. Rachel Ekstrom Courage. That's her.
All right.
She's writing Golden Girl mysteries.
Cozy
All right,
mysteries.
Rachel. Good for you.
When I say Ekstrom, do you think poop?
I thought of Ghostbusters. I didn't think of excrement.
That's what I thought maybe you were
I thought
thinking
of ectoplasm. Like ghosty goo.
Ghosty Goo. Rachel, Ghosty Goo Courage.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Okay, all right.
goo.
All right, should we get into this book club?
Let's do it.
This week we are diving into Book of Azrael.
By Amber Nicole.
Thank you, Amber V. Nicole. Let's get into this book club about Book of Azrael. It's Rox's favorite book of all time.
So excited to get into this one.
I think some of the questions are fun, though, even if you didn't like the book.
I had a hard time answering them because I disliked the book so much.
Wow.
All right. Oh,
Even
this
the
is your confession, huh?
Yeah.
My confession.
I hated this book. And I needed-
Get it? Can we have some background music?
I don't have any smooth
That's it.
R&B saved on
man,
here.
darn. Okay, that's all right.
Missed opportunity. Last time you'll ever hear me sing.
Damn it.
The first 4 questions are always the same, and then we throw in 3 to 4 questions that are specific to the book. Our first question is first impressions. What were your initial thoughts when you started reading Book of Azrael? Did the book meet your expectations or surprise you? The only thing I think I knew about this book was that it was a fantasy and that it was potentially popular because Rachel had high hopes it would sway Rox's mind about fantasy books. While I don't think it was the book that did that, I did still like it. It wasn't my favorite fantasy ever, but I enjoyed it, and I do want to read the next one. I know. It's not one that I'm gonna I'm pining for, but I do. I'll read the next one.
I'll say, I was not expecting anything astounding. No offense to the author, it's just not my thing. I didn't hate the book, but what did surprise me was that once we got into like chapter 87, it did start to get kind of good. And then I was invested. And then I was
only
like,
like 50 chapters. I just want to clarify. It did feel long, though. I'll give you that.
it was like 43 hours of listening.
17.
That is a
And that's
long
if you listen to
time.
it on one speed.
Yes.
You didn't.
Actually, this one, I had to listen on one speed because I cannot listen to the fantasy books any faster. And maybe that's what's also ruining it.
Yeah, because that's slow.
If they
normally.
talk too fast, then I miss all the details, and then I don't know what the hell's going on. And no surprise here, I didn't like it.
I was so excited for this book. It's very popular on Book Talk. I was ready for a dark romantasy, and man, was I ever disappointed. Romance was few and far between, and it didn't feel dark in the slightest.
No.
It's miscategorized, Amber Nicole. For shame.
It didn't feel dark.
No.
I mean, it had moments, I guess, where it kind of does feel dark and brooding, but
When I think of dark romance,
tell me.
I
Like
think
gothic?
No.
Oh.
I think of things that are typically more aggressive or like frowned upon, like in Lights Out. She's riding a knife handle at some point.
was she's riding the knife?
Riding a knife handle.
Oh my God.
Sexually?
Yes.
Like, it is
She's
in her
not.
folds.
She's not traveling. She's in her
I
folds.
thought she was like a witch and she was riding a knife handle.
No.
Knife handle, yeah.
But there's some controversial twistedness to it, and that's
Okay.
when I think of dark fantasy, like Hooked. Like he locked her up a little. Like that wasn't super dark, but it was
I
darker.
see.
She wants
I see.
BDSM in her books.
Yeah, I think
That's
what
what
she's
I
thinking.
think of when I think of dark
But with
fantasy.
dragons or fae people.
Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah.
She's like,
Hell
chains,
yeah.
handcuffs, make a little booty up with that belt.
She wants wands and axe handles and buttholes.
No, I don't want buttholes.
Real dark fantasy there.
Oh, no.
You've gone too dark. I'm sorry.
Anyway.
Buttholes, no thank you.
Absolutely
Cross the
not.
line.
All right. Unresolved questions. Were there any plot points or character arcs that you felt were left unresolved or could have been explored further? And I wanted more info, I'm sure, because this series is fucking 18 books long.
Yep.
I'm sure it's in there somewhere, but I wanted more info about Caden and what he was. I felt like a little bit of that could have been given to the story, not like, he's the oldest, darkest otherworld creature that's ever
He's like
been.
a king of the world of some
A
world
king
or
of the
something.
underworld, but he's not Hades.
Which
so-
makes her queen of something.
because he created her. He
And
was a king in another, like one of the kings that they thought died.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
In like
because
another
he
realm or
created
something?
her, she's a queen of the
yeah,
heathens.
yeah.
I said, considering this was supposed to be a really long series of books, I imagine they left a lot of unresolved points on purpose.
Yeah.
What is Diana's actual past and why is she so powerful? Is there a reason that she is strong and more magical than the others? I'm sure all of these will be answered in the next book, but that's really what I thought about for this one. Like, why did she become more powerful than what
And why
everybody
could
anticipated?
she, when he was creating all these others, why
why
was
didn't
she,
they become super powerful, magical beings?
Yeah, what made
There
her
you go.
different? I wrote, once again, here we are reading a fantasy book with a series making this question hard to answer.
Yep.
Yes, the end of the book definitely had plot points I wanted more from, but it's the first book in a series of 7.
43.
So it's to be expected, I think. I do plan on reading the next one. It wasn't so good that I need to devour it right away.
All right, so alternate ending. If you could change one thing about the ending of the book of Azrael, what would it be and why? And I will start by saying that I had nothing for this answer. Literally, it's blank because I don't know that there would be another ending for me. There's 47 more books. What else? Like, what am I supposed to say?
Okay, then I'm going to go next. I
Okay.
wrote, it would be the end of the series.
Sorry, Amber V. Nicole. What
just
a riveting story you've created.
I want to know why this is so popular on Book Talk. Why are you all pining for this book?
Yeah.
What
I don't
about
know.
it is
I
intriguing to
definitely
you?
don't think it's something I pine for, but like I said, I would read the next book. I don't know if I would stick to the next book has to be really good in order for me to keep going after that.
All right, so
Okay, go
for
ahead.
my alternate ending, I said it is a part of a lengthy series that I have zero interest in reading. And the only thing I would have wanted differently in this book is I wish they would have consummated their relationship before the end of this book. Not just like,
Not just a lot of foreplay.
yeah, no sucking of things.
Ew.
Next question. Adaptation dreams. If Book of Azrael were to be adapted into a movie or TV series, who would you cast in the main roles? I only did Diana and Sam Kyle.
Oh, I wrote Diana and Liam, but
Same.
the same.
I did those two. Who would you cast for?
Diana?
Yeah.
Isa Gonzalez.
Oh, yeah, I like her.
Right? Yeah. Okay, tell me.
So I picked Kaya Scodelario. All right.
Oh.
I thought she was kind of like that dark.
You were right. I am casting you out.
I can understand where you were coming from, but I didn't picture her. Brown-eyed white girl.
Neither.
We are savage in this book
She's
club.
beautiful.
Okay, go
She's
ahead.
beautiful.
I picked Isabella Merced. She was Dora, but don't judge her. But I feel like she has the right body type. Like she could be stacked and built.
I really like her, Isabella Merced, but I can only see her in Instant Family and as a little like bratty teenager. I like her. I like Isa.
Okay, my Sam Kyle. I I have two. Ian Somerhalder, because I feel like he could be scruffy bad guy who's got to get his shit together still. But the one I really like is Aaron Pierre, because he's got the pretty eyes. He's buff. He's ripped. I really like Aaron Pierre as Sam Kyle.
I like it. Okay,
I like Aaron
who'd you
Pierre,
pick?
but I picked Noah Centineo.
Centineo.
Noah
Okay.
Centineo.
Yeah, mine is definitely not going to get picked for these either, but it's
Oh.
okay. I picked Colum Turner.
Oh, no.
No.
Wait, I want to see what you saw. I want you to explain your choice.
I didn't really have an explanation.
Okay, great.
Okay. So
Definitely
who do you
not.
choose?
I would go with Aaron Pierre. I like.
Ice Drop is Isaac Gonzalez as Diana and Aaron Pierre as Mufasa.
Sam Kyle.
Fabulous.
More than a monster. Liam tells Drake that Diana isn't evil, implying that intent, trauma, and survival complicate morality. Do you agree with him? Can someone commit dark or violent acts and still be a good person at their core? What makes someone truly good or bad is that their actions, their intentions, or something else. So I absolutely think that humans are complex and can exhibit this duality. I think it would be a combination of actions, intentions, and maybe even some patterns and motive. But I can say for certain that I don't have a limit when it comes to my kids. If stealing food because my child was starving and I had no money, I would do it. If we were homeless and my child needed shelter, I would become a squatter. If they needed medical attention, I'm forging insurance cards to make sure they get treatment. If I need to cross country borders illegally to secure their safety, I would. And if taking someone's life will protect my child, I would do it. So don't come for me, bitches.
Yes, all the sentiments. Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was not as complex as that, but I did say I think someone can commit a bad act but still be a good to their core if they were doing something for a loved one. I think all people are capable of doing something bad. It's whether they act on it or not. I think you can do a bad thing with the best intentions, but at the end of the day, a bad thing is still a bad thing no matter what the intention is. So I guess you can do something bad and still be a good person. Either way, I agree. I think that if I had to do anything bad for my family, my children, 100%, I'm doing it. If it means that they get to eat, they get to be safe, they get to be fed, whatever it is, doing it. Is it the right thing to do?
I don't think it would be
Probably
my
not,
first
but-
option.
No,
but
I know. That's what I mean. If it is your only option,
Yes.
that's what I'm saying.
If I had to kill someone or go to work, I'll go to work.
Yeah, exactly.
questionable.
Depends on the day. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so it is a complex answer because I think it just depends on the scenario.
Yeah.
In
I
everyday
think that
life, no, I wouldn't do a bad thing.
I'm going to read my answer, but it's all over the place. But I do think that at the end of the day, that's what it is if you choose to do the bad thing over just doing
The not bad
the
thing.
not bad thing, maybe that makes you not a great person. I don't know. My answer is all over the place, so I'll get through it. I find that I believe this to be very much so true when I'm reading a book, but I'm not sure if I believe it in real life. If someone does bad things consistently, I don't think I would consider them a good person. This has me contemplating things like murder, though, not just like you mentioned, right? The smaller things, like these are big things that I'm thinking about. Like if someone killed many people like Diana did, I don't know that I would ever get to a point where I looked at her and thought, no, you're a good person, just in a bad circumstance. But let's talk about the Menendez brothers, for instance. They brutally murdered their parents and told the story that it was because they were physically, mentally, and sexually abused. Let's pretend everyone believes the story that they told, because obviously they didn't. They're in jail. Does doing this one incredibly bad thing due to their circumstances make them evil? Honestly, I started that thought thinking I would end it one way, and now I'm on the fence. I don't actually think it made them bad people. Is my moral compass broken? Maybe if they continued to kill, but if it was for good reason, does that change things? So after all this thought, my final answer is I don't know. Morality is complicated, and I don't think there is a black and white answer. Growing up in the church, you learn many rules that God put in place for reasons that you may or may not understand. At the end of the day, though, those sins are not for you to judge people. Only God could. And I think this is for a reason. No one truly knows a person's heart. There are way too many factors, and if there's anything I can say that is finite in this response, because I really haven't yet, it's that I don't know, and I definitely don't want to be the person in charge of deciding.
That's a good answer.
That was a great answer. Yeah. I think about like when somebody is a drunk driver and they kill somebody. Are they a bad person because did they intend to kill them?
Right.
They knew that was a possibility when they got in the car.
Yeah.
But did they intend to kill somebody? Probably not. Are they a bad person to their core?
Yeah. Are they evil?
Yeah. Are they an evil person?
Is that the fifth time they would have gotten
That's
a
a difference.
DUI?
That's but
They're a stupid person for
I was
sure. No
gonna
one's
say,
questioning
they're
that.
stupid. Did they get in the car, even if for the fifth time, with the intent to murder?
No. No, they didn't.
So stupid,
But they keep
yes.
making poor that's why I said pattern, because it's like you can tell somebody sorry, but if you're not making an effort to do anything
Are you
different,
really?
you're not sorry.
But are you still an evil person?
It doesn't make you evil.
Right. Does it make
I
you a
don't think-
bad person
and
that
that goes
you
back
hurt
to-
somebody's feelings over and over again? I don't know if like the intent. You're a bad person because you're intentionally hurting somebody, yes. But if you're doing it and you're just hurting someone's feelings and it's because of the way you feel or who you are, oh, I don't know. You're not.
When I think of evil, I think of unforgivable. Like there are no redemptive qualities about you anymore. You're just evil. And I think that people can, this goes back to me being a positive outlook and trying to see the best in people. Like I believe that most people are redeemable. You're not
Yeah.
truly evil to your core. You've made stupid mistakes and let's just be better now. And you're right. Like they could potentially just keep making
Is a
the bad mistakes.
pedophile a redeemable person?
Well, again, it goes to, you're asking like the worst of the worst of the worst doing one time. Is it
No.
okay? I don't think it's ever okay. Can they change their life and know that they did and what was wrong and it's remorseful and whatever? Yeah. Should they
And
still
never
be
do it
punished?
again?
Yeah. Should they still be punished for what they did? Absolutely. Is it okay that because they made up for it, now it's okay? No, absolutely not. But I don't think that they are inherent. Like they can still have remorse and grow to be a good person at the end of the day.
What if they did it over and over again?
Well, then they're not trying to make themselves better.
And then they're not redeemable at that point.
Exactly. So
But
if somebody
they
does
can't-
something over and over again.
Yeah. No, I think that
but-
she's talking about in the scenario where they do something once. Can they be redeemable?
Or
Can
if they do
have
it
redemption?
3 times, right? But I think what it comes down to is at the very end of it, right? Like, were you a horrible person all your life? And then in the last week, you had remorse and you tried to change and then something happened and you died? You were not a horrible person for a week. Your whole,
Your whole life was a horrible.
So 99% of your life was horrible.
Yeah.
And you had 7 days of good quality time.
Yeah. The thing that I think starts to get questionable is, did you know that you were about to die and that's why you changed your ways? Because
Yeah.
where's your heart, right? And that's
Yeah.
what I mean. I can't ever know the person's heart and what
Yeah.
they're actually feeling. So yeah. Anyways, that was my answer.
That was good.
Complication.
Yeah.
The love story in this book is chaotic, raw, and healing, but not easy. Do you believe love, romantic, familial, or platonic, can truly heal old wounds, or does it just give us the strength to carry them? I don't know that the wounds can be completely healed because of someone else. I think that it helps you carry on and lessens the sadness a little, almost like the new love gives you something else to focus on. And over the time, the focus of the wound becomes less and less. So you can't heal the wound without actually doing the work to heal the deep root cause of it, but you can learn to live and move on without it consuming your thoughts. My answer is no. I don't think that a person can help you heal. I think they can help you cope and help you
Carry
that weight and move forward without it consuming you. The only healing is going to happen within and with your own work being done.
And even some wounds may never heal completely.
Fully heal. Yeah. I think that you just kind of learn how to deal with them over time.
Yeah. I wrote something similar. I think love, true unconditional love, gives us the strength to carry the old wounds, but doesn't necessarily heal them. There are wounds from my past that I might think are healed, but at any given moment, they might come to the surface and I can feel that pain all over again. With the love I have in my life from all angles, my husband, my parents, my child, and my chosen family, friends, that pain has definitely lessened, but they can definitely still rear their ugly head. I'm so thankful for the love I have in my life that has helped me get through the times when those wounds try to resurface.
You just bury them deep when they come up.
Yeah.
I wrote something very similar. We were all on the same page here. I think it's a bit of both. I think love gives you the strength and space to initiate healing, essentially supplying the scab. However, it takes someone to dig within themselves to fully repair the damage. Short
Get
and
that
sweet.
poison out.
Yeah.
Shifter's choice. Diana can shapeshift. I'm excited, but I have a 2-part answer to this question.
Okay, I'm excited.
Diana can shapeshift into any creature she imagines. Talk about a power move. If you could shapeshift into one creature, mythical or real, what would you choose and why? Would it be for power, stealth, freedom, or just vibes? My answer is I jumped right into wanting to be a unicorn, but while unicorns are beautiful, they're kind of boring. So I want to be something fantastical for sure, but also have that same impact that a unicorn or a dragon would bring. So I'm going to land on Pegasus, because why settle for just majestic unicorn when you can add wings and fly? I'd be all about that combo of sparkle and speed, bringing a little beauty to the world while also zipping through the clouds like I own the sky. Dragon was on the list, but I don't think I'm badass enough for that fire-breathing, intimidating thing they have going on. My second part, which I'm going to save for the end, is I asked ChatGPT what mythical creature it thought I should be. And I'm going to read that to you.
I think I'm going to ask it while we're
That's
talking.
what I want you guys should ask your chat.
All right, I'll go next. I would be an eagle because you can fly. They're known to be like the predator of the sky. You can probably take down large animals and then fly away. They're powerful, they're beautiful, and they're graceful. All the making of what you'd want when becoming an animal.
Yeah.
Okay. I was a little torn between the mythical and the real animals because Diana's chosen form was a wyvern.
Yeah.
The heck is a wyvern?
It's like a dragon, but it doesn't have arms. It has the wings with the points that they use to walk.
That's weird.
I wouldn't choose a wyvern.
Like creepy.
Because I wouldn't want no arms. I would do a full-blown dragon.
Okay.
But I think I want to go more realistic with my answer. So I said orca. Apex predator with no natural predators. Hook me up.
Yes.
The power, the speed, the freedom, the exploration of the ocean.
Oh, no, thank you.
Orca me up.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
You're the apex predator. It's the best way to explore the ocean. No one's coming for you.
You wanted the apex of the ocean. I picked the apex of the sky.
Yes.
Sky. So I asked my own ChatGPT what creature. I said mythical or real. What was my question? Mythical or real creature?
I have some good
Yeah, or real creature.
It thought I would be, and here's what it said. You'd be a phoenix because reinvention is kind of your superpower. You're always creating, dreaming up new ideas, and finding fresh ways to bring beauty into the world, whether it's through your work, your home, or your next big project. Like a phoenix, you don't just bounce back from challenges, you come back brighter, stronger, and with even more spark. You've got the warmth that draws people in, the fire that fuels your ambition, and the wings to take you anywhere you want to go. Plus, let's be honest, if anyone can make a grand, slightly dramatic, glittering entrance surrounded by flames and gold, it's you. All right, chat. You did good.
Look at that. Okay, that's good.
I am also a phoenix. Why I got phoenix vibes from you, it's resilience and reinvention, balancing fire and warmth, legacy and storytelling, transformation energy. If I had to pick a secondary creature for you, it'd be a griffin, half lion, half eagle. You've got lion's leadership and a protective side paired with your eagle's vision and ability to soar above situations to see the bigger picture.
Oh, I like
Fiery, transformative, nurturing, and unstoppable. Ooh. Would you like me to do a shadow creature version? Yes. Shadow creature. Be a siren.
Ooh. Okay, mine. Okay, so it said, based on everything I know about you, your love for stories, especially the spooky and twisty ones, your attention to detail, your leadership in HR, your podcasting persona as Rocks of Literature on the Rocks, and your thoughtful, layered communication style, I'd say you'd be a sphinx.
Ooh.
Yeah. It says, here's why. Mysterious and wise. You carry a lot of knowledge about people, stories, and how things work behind the scenes, and you don't just hand it over. You ask the right questions, make people think, you guide them toward clarity. Just like mythological sphinx who possesses riddles, but with a much more compassionate edge. Guardian energy. In your HR role, you're a protector of culture, process, and people. Like a sphinx, guardian sacred ground, and you make sure things are done right, fair, and thoughtfully. Dual nature. Sphinxes are both human and beast, balancing intellect with strength. You balance your creativity and structure, wit and empathy, humor and authority, whether you're running in a meeting or sipping on old-fashioned while breaking down plot twists on your podcast. Rooted in story. Sphinxes appear across cultures and mythologies, always tied to stories and deeper meanings that resonate with how you approach literature and life.
Very cool.
Yeah.
It knows too much about me, is what I'm thinking.
I mean, I feel like it was right on. Yeah, it was good. I like both. I like everyone's ChatGPT answer. That was fun.
That was really fun.
Okay, so that's a wrap on this fiery book club episode of Literature on the Rocks. We've officially risen from the ashes of Book of Azrael and lived to tell the tale. Next week, we're shape-shifting into something new with First Lie Wins by Ashley Elston. And trust us, it's going to be a ride. Make sure you subscribe so you're with us every Wednesday for the twists, turns, and inevitable chaos.
Yeah, and if you cracked a smile, solved a mystery, or spiraled into a new book obsession, rate and review us. It helps other lost readers find their way to the lair.
We brought the drama, you brought the snacks. Don't forget to follow @LitOnTheRocksPod on Instagram and TikTok, and come hang out with us at literatureontherocks.com.
Until next time, may your stories spark flames and your cocktails keep rising. Cheers.
Toodaloo.
Bye.